What's up, fellow journeyers? This is the hike we weren't supposed to do. 3 days, 2 nights, over 20 miles hiked. This is how it all went down.
This is so cool.
So while in northern Arizona with the Viva and then caravanning with Living Small, Dreaming Big, we made the decision as 2 couples, myself, Marissa, Stuart, and Lindsay, that we wanted to check off our bucket list hike list. We won permits for a 3-night, 4-day bucket list hike. We flew in my mom, we flew in my brother to watch the kids in Arizona. We bought backpacking gear for long distance backpacking because we've never done anything like that. And as we left the campground and we're on our way to this bucket list hike that we were super pumped about because we don't get a lot of time without the kids like this where we'd arrange this. The hike was flooded and canceled. So we made the last second decision to go 4 hours out of the way to the Grand Canyon because we figured worst case, we get to see the Grand Canyon. Best case, we were crossing our fingers that we could just walk up to the backcountry office and they would hand us permits to overnight camp in the Grand Canyon. But that's never gonna happen, right? They're not gonna just hand us the permits. And when we told the ranger our sob story, and she did. She gave us the tickets that afternoon, said you better get going because it's gonna get dark, and couple all that with Marissa and I's vast experience with overnight backpacking. How many times have you been backpacking, Marissa?
Oh, never.
Yeah.
So I am the only one that has.
You're it, Stuart. It's all on you, dude.
I got about 400 miles under my belt.
And now we are on ice and snow, which we did not plan to be, cold weather, which we did not plan to be.
This is cold. This is why I RV can't.
And, you know, Marissa's got her never-ending love for wild animals.
I just don't like the thought of snakes burrowing under my tent.
That does not look like a place where a snake would hang out, so I think you're good to go.
A mouse might run across your face.
So if you've ever seen the Grand Canyon from up above, you may not be ready for what the Grand Canyon looks like from inside the Grand Canyon. It's kind of funny, like we've walked around here in these areas and we see people with the packs on thinking, man, I wonder what adventure they're going on.
Yeah.
And we're the ones with the pack. So the plan today is to kick it off at Bright Angel Trailhead. We're gonna go about 4.5 miles. There's a lot of switchbacks right here. They've told us it's mostly snow and ice covered. We've got to get through all the way down to Indian Garden, which is where we're staying. All right, here we go. Heading down. This is obviously a way different experience than last time we came through here. Look at these icicles. Wow. What's the sign? Hiking to the Colorado River and back in one day is not recommended. We know people that not only hiked the Colorado River, they hiked to the other side and back.
And back. People run it. Run from rim to rim one day and back. Is that recommended? No. Do people do it? They do. When you think of the Grand Canyon, you do not think of snow. Like, you think of, I know I do, I think of it being just this hot, barren desert. But it's so much more than that. It's so diverse, and the elevation is actually fairly high here. So it's crazy to see this much snow against this beautiful desert canyon landscape.
How's your bag feeling, the weight?
It's good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Not bad. I'm used to carrying our kids all those years, so this is actually easier than carrying them.
Obviously you want some shoes with some tread on this. Crampons are nice. If I had crampons with me, I would have used them. They said they were sold out in town. We just didn't have an extra hour or two to run and find some outside the park. The poles do help a little bit, but I would definitely say I can't imagine the poles helping near as much as crampons on your feet.
It adds a layer of complexity.
We got to some sort of viewpoint and I thought, man, we're really doing this thing. And then I turned and looked and I'm like, oh my goodness, it zigzags And then zigzag. We're also pretty sure we heard either a snow slide or a rock slide of some sort hit, and we had a ranger asking us about it, so we're supposed to report it if it.
Yeah, we're the only ones going.
But I think it was up above us. She did say this has way more rock slides than most other trails, so that's great. So once you get down here, you've got multiple little like shelters. So that one's empty, that one's available there. But you basically just come in and pick a shelter. Of course, they said, you know, the later you come in, the probably get the scraps. We're pretty late, but it's the best we could do. Okay, we found a scale. We're gonna weigh our bags. We're still looking for a site, but we got distracted. So Stuart was
35 pounds, 7 ounces.
No water. You're out of water,
Yeah,
right?
I'm out of water completely, and that's without my cameras.
25.9.
25.9. It's gonna be embarrassing if yours is more than 25. Almost 21. All right, here's Lindsay's bag.
She's almost 18. And she's
We
still
did good,
some
babe.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were both under 30 to start with. Okay, we weighed camera gear too. It's about 5 pounds of camera gear, and I've got multiple batteries too, so I'm easily over 6 pounds of camera gear. It's neat looking up at the Grand Canyon, isn't it?
So cool.
You're always looking down. Now you're looking up.
It's a new perspective.
Home sweet home.
That's it.
Here we go. Stuart, do you want fettuccine Alfredo?
That sounds fun.
Marissa just found out there's snakes around here, so.
No, I knew there were snakes. I just thought it was too cold for them.
And there's still a deer right behind you there.
I'm okay with this kind of wildlife. I love this. I just don't like the thought of snakes burrowing under my tent, or, as the ranger said, a mouse might run across your face. What is that?
Me?
Blowing it up.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. You just like take it and blow into this and then push it down.
If it was only this easy every time.
Right?
Open up a pack.
Pour a little
some
water
in it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm loving dehydrated food. I don't know if it's because I'm so hungry. I could do round 2. I don't understand why people do this. I mean, I'm not typically like this big of a baby, but oh,
Oh, what are you throwing at me? Okay.
Wait, are you serious? Oh, you're filming right now?
Yeah, I'm filming right now. What?
Trying to take a baby wipe shower?
No, she's just trying to survive. She's not even
this
like...
is me surviving in the wilderness. This is why I RV can't. This is cold.
If Marissa's ever coming out. Kudos to you guys that sleep in tents all the time. My pillow was not tall enough and my neck is killing me. I go from side to side is usually how I sleep. Well, I hurt my right hip yesterday on the way down. Yeah, I'm so old I hurt my hip, so I couldn't sleep on that side, so I had to sleep on this side the whole time, which really hurt pretty fast. And so I tried to sleep on my back, but I snore on my back, which wasn't good for everybody else. But then my back started hurting too. Anyways, so I hurt my neck, my back, my hip, and I don't know that I ever got all the way warm last night. What kept you up? Was it the comfort of the bed or the cold?
Both. That's
really pretty though. That's cool. We just spent the night in the Grand Canyon. Not at the Grand Canyon, in the Grand Canyon.
That's why I'm doing this.
We come out for something warm?
Maybe.
It's like that scene on Ace Ventura where it's like a rhino's giving birth.
Mommy!
That's rough.
Oh, baby.
So the plan this morning is to leave where we camped last night. We're going to do the loop that the ranger recommended. So we're going to hang right here, go through this trail here, up around past a stream, and then come back up to the river, follow the river, and then we're going to come back to the campsite, hopefully by sometime this afternoon. The mule warm up, what is that?
I'm trying to. If I stand still for too long, it hurts to start going again.
Yeah, no.
All this energy, wow. It's so lush and green, all the layers. I think you can see the layers from up top. Some of the layers up top, but you don't get to see all this color.
Well, some of you may be watching and be like, I would never do this. So I mean, one of the things that motivates me is that we get to take you along for this, and people that would never get to see the bottom of the Grand Canyon, like, you're getting to see the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and to me that's so motivating and encouraging. Oh wow, I had no idea. Hopefully I can...
Yeah, it's like a Grand Canyon within a Grand Canyon. The advantage too of doing this, especially compared to what we showed you yesterday at the top of the Grand Canyon, nobody down here. We haven't met anybody on this part of the trail yet. I'd rather go out of the way a little bit and get this nature-esque experience over conga lines any day. Wow.
Wow.
It's more of a view and you're on your own for some reason, isn't it?
It is. Like, it's, you know, yesterday
I feel like it's yours.
we went to a viewpoint with fighting crowds, and we were only there a couple minutes. We're like, okay, that's good. But to have this, I mean, the further you get, the less people you encounter, and it's like, you have the Grand Canyon
This is
to
our
yourself.
Grand Canyon. Like, we found this. We established this trail. Wow. And the only thing you hear is the sound of your voice and like streaming water.
It was so quiet last night in the campground. Like,
Yeah. We know there were animals outside our tent. We didn't open it up to see what it was. There were definitely animals moving around outside our tent.
I didn't want to know.
That does not look like a place where a snake would hang out. So I think you're good to go.
You want me to go?
There might be some alligators.
I'll go.
Yeah. We'll
I'll
sacrifice
scare the
Lindsay.
snakes.
Send the little one.
Just tap your... Seriously, tap your stick. Stop.
She is legit freaked out. So if you can see these clouds in the distance, those aren't clouds. That's dust from some sort of an avalanche. Yeah, it sounded like thunder. That was wild. Man, this is something else. But there's a spot where it intersects and you get a choice of whether you take the trail we just took, or you can continue on down from the kebab trail on down to where we're going. This looks incredible. Look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at this trail we're taking. Oh, this is awesome. Lindsay is pumped.
I'm coming!
Lindsay loves heights.
Yay! Can't wait!
Go, babe, go. Yeah.
This is so cool.
Here's the river.
This is incredible. That is so cool. Look at that. Wow. There goes the mules.
Yep. They're coming. They're going to pass us. We need to run into those on the way up. We can just hop on one.
Maybe they won't notice.
Throw me over the side of a mule.
Say, look. Now, I know this seems scary to a lot of you probably, because it is. Death awaits you, 3 feet on either side sometimes. But if you can walk down a 4-foot wide path without falling and then probably even jumping off to the side, you can do this. The payoff, man, this is a reason to overcome your fear of heights. Just walk down the middle, hug the side, hug the inside. We think we're finally at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
No.
Well, that's the bottom. We're not
Let's
to the
go
bottom.
there.
I mean, this is one of my favorite stretches of trail I've ever done in my life. This is amazing. Look at that bridge. Did we cross that bridge? Wow. Marissa decided to just run this thing. So I think one of my favorite things about this trail is that we didn't know what to expect on this trail. It's like a whole other set of trails beyond the trails you see from the top that we've seen or experienced. I'm going to say it, they are more epic than the trails that are up top. The terrain is totally different because it's at a different elevation. It's just a little more green and lush. And you're looking up at the canyon. It's a whole different view looking up at the canyon instead of down at the canyon. We weren't even supposed to be on this trail.
I know. It's like what Bob Ross says.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
I always pray that we're led where we're meant to be, and like the right people are put in our path and we're put in the path of those that need us. I think that helps me let go of like those expectations sometimes, is just knowing that we're right where we need to be.
It's been a lot of months, a lot of logistics, a lot of money to be somewhere else right now. This has been incredible. So
Yeah.
you just don't know. Oh, did you even know we're going across a bridge?
I saw the bridge and I'm super excited because I love bridges. It's like true explorers, right? Like they had no idea what they were gonna find and come across. Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty
We're pretty much Lewis and Clark. and Clark and Clark, or whatever. I don't know.
I can be Sacagawea.
Sacagawea, Lewis and Clark, Marissa's Pocahontas. Is that even the right? I'm gonna just stop.
Different,
Okay.
Totally different situation.
She's Amelia Earhart.
Also, not historically accurate.
Never mind. I'm done. They're in the water down there.
Yeah. This is cool. I always think about my dad when I go across the bridge. You know, you get to take a little part of the ones you love with you, and he didn't get to do anything like this, so it just always makes me think about him. My dad used to build bridges, so it's like, that's why I love him so much.
So it was built in 1928. It was the only bridge across the Colorado River for a span of 754 miles from Moab. So
Wow.
you want to get across?
That's it.
That's it.
That's cool.
I think we officially made it to the bottom now.
I don't think we can go under the water, so I guess we could be in the water.
Yeah, you're not to the bottom to your raft, technically, so. I know that look.
I want to do that look. You know my looks after all these years.
Okay, 3 miles to go. This is the River Rest House. Marissa said this is going to be a joke, so she might even run the whole way. So this section of the trail we're on is called, this is the garden, right? Is that what this is called?
You don't think of like a garden being down in Grand Canyon, but it
No,
is
look how green this is.
so lush.
Yeah, waterfalls back in here. What we got left tomorrow, girl? Yeah, we gotta get to the top of that tiny little ridge right there. No big deal.
No big deal.
Oh, we're the people you see and you're like, why does anybody hike? That looks miserable.
Yeah.
Oh, it even hurts to sit. I'm putting the over under on the number of toenails. I'm gonna lose it too.
Yeah, my toenails are not gonna survive this.
It hurts. All right,
Time to celebrate.
Astronaut food.
with an ice cream sandwich, a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich.
Who knew, right?
Looks delicious.
Stuart knew.
Did you just raise your hand?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Dude, you just lost half of it under the table.
Okay, texture-wise, it's not great, but taste-wise, it's also not great. But it's not terrible. And when you're out somewhere like this, anything that has any bit of sugar in it is actually probably going to be a win. So if you have something in your pantry you don't really like that much but has sugar in it, just take it on the hike, and it'll taste glorious.
That trail, we're gonna hit it at 4, and we're gonna get it to the top of it.
I'm dying. Why are you filming me?
Because I want to hear you complain on camera. Lindsay's super confident about this hike, so that's all she's talking about.
It would be fine if we didn't do that massive hike yesterday.
We're packing up, getting out of here. Lindsay already got a head start. She's slightly concerned about making it to the top today, so I think we all are. It's a pretty backdrop today, though, and we know at some point we're gonna have some snow, but it's all good. You ready, girl? We got this.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Is this our first and last overnight backpacking trip?
The jury is out. Let's wait till we get up that mountain, I'll tell you.
There's nothing to do with the
I'm
backpacking.
gonna guess it's like childbirth. I'm gonna need to forget and then make a decision, because in the moment, last night was rough. Our bodies are sore. It's cold. It's not right.
Oh, your bag's not right?
No, like my underwear.
Oh, okay. I can't fix that. So we came to the shelter. It's about a third of the way up. See, I did the 3 with the third. But it's actually about a fourth probably, because we haven't done a lot of the tough switchbacks yet. But we're working on it.
How bad did the set have?
Let's let everybody know the backup plan if we can't get to the top, Marissa.
You can't tell our plan, because if you reveal our plan,
I already narked you.
did you? If you tell our plan, then they're gonna know.
I don't think the plan's gonna be a legit one anyway. So their plan, apparently, is to take one of these walking sticks.
No, I told Lindsay, I come up with a plan that if she really wanted help out, we just right in the thigh.
It's got to be a through and through. It won't look legit.
I can make this sterile over the fire. We just impale your thigh. You'll live, but then you get a ticket out of here.
Yeah. Minor injury.
Lindsay was just sitting here staring at this phone up here the whole time we've been sitting here. 1.5 miles to go. Almost there. We're now taking a break here, and all we've got left is the Eiffel Tower. You always said you want to go to France, right, babe?
I don't think this counts.
Last 30
Almost
minutes.
there.
Yep. We got about 3/4 to a mile to go. Here's the top. Is it? Right there it is. Right there. Oh my God. This is it. Let's go, girl. Get it. Home stretch.
She just hiked to the rim and back.
What?
She's about to finish rim to rim.
Wow. You got no excuse to be tired. Come on. So that group of 5, we leapfrogging with the back and forth coming up here, but they just went rim to rim to rim.
She said it was super snowy on the
Oh
rim,
man.
but it
Yeah,
was
that's the north rim right
beautiful.
over there. So they went all the way through that ravine, all the way up to the
She
north
said it
rim.
would like come all the way up to your legs.
All the way up to your legs? Wow.
Woohoo!
Look at the snow on the truck. It's coming.
Definitely snowed.
Oh my goodness. Look at this.
She didn't die.
No, I had to stop and pray like every 10 minutes.
So we survived the Grand Canyon. Something interesting you may or may not know about the Grand Canyon. Out of everyone who comes to the Grand Canyon, only around 1% actually stay the night in the Grand Canyon. Even though we barely survived, we're part of that elite 1%. But in other news, just as big as the Grand Canyon, we think as far as news, we are releasing merch.
So we have some really cool new designs. We met Lisa through Team Journey and she hand designed our new designs for our merch. This is incredible what she's done. We've got the
You have a
Nathan,
more plain personality.
the Nathan journey, and if you're simplistic or if you're more fun, right?
Again, we have a hat. It's a different hat. It's more of a gray hat, but it also comes with 2 patches like what we released last year.
And super fun new releases. This one's on tie-dye, which I'm pumped about. We have a limited number of items that we are selling, so when they're gone, they're gone.
Like, we literally bought every hat they had. So we don't know if they're getting more in.
There's only so many of these that we could buy and sell, so we have a very limited number.
If you want to place an order, go to lessjunkmorejourney.com/merch and you can check out the selection there. Thankfully, Marissa did not have to stab Lindsay in the leg, be evacuated to the top by a helicopter or anything like that. But they did limp quite a bit, and we're going to wrap this video up with more limping Lindsay footage. Well, that is our journey for this week. Until next week, we'll catch you guys later. We stopped to eat lunch, and Lindsay has to run across this road to make it to this brown bag burger she's dying to eat as. Oh.